Yeah, hey everyone, happy Sunday. Thanks for coming in a bit earlier today. We got a couple big football games to watch today, am I right, Brooksy? 3 p.m., countdown's on, let's go. Couple hours here. So thanks for coming in early. Been an interesting couple weeks. So I'm not happy. I should be, but I'm not. So what do you got? No, absolutely. Welcome back to Zach Wierenski. My team wasn't on that to let me know that he was playing. I had no idea. I gotta let the staff know to let me know about those situations. Obviously, usually I do like to keep a player out at least one game after coming back. Kind of like a rehab stint, if you will, in our program, but. With the situation we were in this week, we could have had those points, but ultimately I don't think they mattered. But yeah, I mean, myself as the manager, as the leader, perhaps I got to be on that a bit more. But welcome back, Zach Wierenski. We've only been carrying 3D. Sometimes we're throwing in a fourth for a spot start here and there. But we're happy to have Wierenski back and as our fourth defenseman there to join the boys. We will have some situations or some decisions to make in a few days, probably after the All-Star break. Welcome back, Wierenski. He'll be good. He'll be good for the boys and good for the blue line. Yeah, you too. Absolutely. Only getting the 6-4-1 victory over Sunnyvale All-Stars there. We wanted it to be a bit more. I think we were up 9-1-1 going into the weekend. And then our goalies decided to go to bed. They were tired. They wanted to go to bed early, get tucked in, get a nighttime little bedtime story in, maybe have a cup of tea and just get their 12-hour sleep. The rest of the boys were grinding, they were going, but our goalies just didn't want to. And Sunnyvale All-Stars stepped up with their goalies, and they ended up taking, I think, wins, save percentage, and goals against average. So those are tough. We're happy to have the win because ultimately, in a head-to-head matchup, when it comes down to playoffs, that's all that matters is winning the week. But in rotisserie, moving forward in those categories, we don't want to lose out on a playoff spot or a playoff position, I should say, because of those little categories that we miss. Our boys got to learn to just step on it, pedal to the metal here, absolutely floor it. And if you don't want to do that, then you might not be on this team very long. Hey, Sunnyvale All-Stars doesn't even set his lines all the time. I don't even know what that's about, but it doesn't matter. Even if he started his lines, we should be able to win that week a lot more than we did. So, a win's a win, but we're not fully happy about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what? We're never in a situation over the years where we get a victory over Ian McLovin. It's been a big rarity. So absolutely, we're happy with the 7-2-2 or 7-3-1, whatever it might have been. I think it was 7-2-2. That's a big win for us. We're not gonna go into the group chat or anything and start chirping like a Syracuse Bulldog would, but we're acting like we've been here before, even though we haven't. We'll take the win. It was a huge start with the 2 shutouts on the Monday. Granted, our goalies tried to blow it for us. They really tried. I had a decision to make after that. I was like, okay, who do I start and when? Pittsburgh had that week off. I believe that was their long week off where they didn't play until the Saturday. I think they played Monday and then nothing again until Saturday, or it was Sunday and then Saturday. So we knew we were going to have that start to make our 3 against Vegas. It wasn't the best outing, and we for sure as hell we're not playing Martin Jones against Edmonton on the Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever that was, in Edmonton, because we're not doing that. Especially with Jones kind of trending downward. really trending downward now. But all in all, happy to get that win, and we're looking at back-to-back wins there, so it feels pretty good. Brooksy. Who do you got today, Brooksy? Oh, you're a big Taylor Swift guy. Good for you. Yeah, right on. Yeah, we'll talk after. Yeah, no, hey, you know what? As you might be able to see behind me, this sums it up. We don't get enough points. We're inconsistent in the crease. Like, who wants it? Who in our locker room wants it? You want to be a champion? Then figure it out, some of these guys. Figure it out. Look around the room. You know who the guys are who are doing really well, who the leaders are. Get a pen and paper out and take some notes down. It's frustrating. You're damn right, Brooksy, it's frustrating. I mean, Finnish Mafia, fantastic team, and we're not even really giving him a good outing right now. He's just walking with it. He's putting up a hell of a lot of points. I don't know if that's his average or whatever it is, but 50-something points is huge, and we're sitting at maybe 30. That's a joke. It's embarrassing. And now we got to do the whole routine where we're scraping away trying to get face-off wins and hits just to stop the bleeding in points, because you're not going to go in free agency and find a guy, oh, he's going to get 8 points this week for sure. Or that guy's going to put up 3 or 4 points this week for sure. No, he's not. It's not good. We're not loving it. You want to win? You can't have 30 points. And now we got to hope. I believe they've got the couple goalie starts today. Either they don't play well, and then we can end up taking those goalie categories that we're able to hang on to right now to make it a 5-5-1 week. Or otherwise, there goes the win streak, and we move farther behind Flight of the Pigeons or Finnish Mafia, even more in the standings. But we're not happy. Thanks. Yeah. For sure. Well, if it's tough because we're going to have those decisions to make when everybody becomes healthy again. Ville Husso is down in the A right now, getting a couple starts under his belt. Doesn't really mean much. Even if he comes back, that's not his crease. I think he'll end up being the backup to Lyon. And, Reimer will probably be the third goalie, but Husso could even be the third goalie too. And I think we're in a position where we paid so much for Husso. How are we even going to drop him right now? That would be the toughest pill to swallow. And by the looks of it, Martin Jones might be the odd man out. I've already spoken to him about that, and he understands fully. But when he was here, he gave us some great starts, and that's what you got to do. That's what a teammate does, and we appreciate everything he's done. Yeah, the position players will be a bit different. You know what I mean? Couple tough decisions to make, but like I said to Brooksy, we're not getting the points. So do we hang on to those guys that are getting the hits, the Felinos of the world? I mean, maybe, right? But yeah, it's we'll have to make that decision as we go. Huh? Yeah, like I said in my last presser, I believe, I talked to Maselli, and he was a great player. Kid's got a lot of growth in him, a lot of potential. Just right now where we are, he's on the block, and that's just the way it is. Well, Fleury, it looks like he's losing the net again. Gustafson's been playing well. I happened to catch that episode last week of the Tough Owns in GDHL, and I feel like a lot of those Tough Own guys might have watched it because they've been playing a lot better. Gustafson and Samsonov especially, they're turning it up. I did catch some of those trades. I'm not ready to talk on them, but I believe that that Adam Groom guy is gonna speak on them. He puts on a lot of pretty good content for the league when it comes to trades, And yeah, I think that episode might be dropping later, and I'll give it a watch for sure. Yeah. Well, no, we want to be in the trades. We want to be, but you know, the action will pick up towards the deadline. And to be honest, we have no idea what we're going to do, because unless we're getting a player that scores 70 plus points in a season and could possibly do that for the next 3 to 4 years, we're just going to sit out, and we'll see what kind of trades we can make in the off season. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We good? All right, thanks for coming in early. Enjoy your days, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks or so. All right, thanks.